So let's continue with our basics of gardening today also. Last time I talked about how to prepare basic soil, so that it is not difficult for beginners who just get demoralized when they can't do anything. So I just showed them how to make basic soil. So this time I wanted to do a talk on how to correctly water your plants, the basic methods of doing the watering to the plants. But in this activity, I need some help, some assistance, from my family members to hold the camera for me to take the pictures. But right now, there is no one at present. So I think I have picked up the another most important aspect of gardening, that is how to protect your plants from pests and insects, especially in this weather when there's a lot of pest attacks on our plants. We have to do something very quickly. There are so many things which we can make at home and protect our plants from attacking our plants. So there are a few things, about 5 things I have found in the house only, and I can quickly tell you about these things. So first I'll make my camera stand here. Okay, done. So there are about 5 things. The first thing which comes in my list is, I'll come little, I'll just adjust myself to the camera. Okay, friends. So this is neem water, actually. Neem and bougainvillea leaves water. I crushed neem leaves. So these neem leaves we can get from the trees, roadside trees, and these bougainvillea leaves were also with me. I hope you can see. Yeah, these were also with me. So I just plucked a few leaves and mixed these two together and made this concoction. You see, in the mixie I have done it, and it's very simple. Then I strained it and took out the juice, and I put it in this water, and whenever I want to use this on the plants, I can mix a lot of water in this. Like this is about 1/4 of bottle, so I can mix about 2 to 3 bottles, about 4 bottles also in this mixture, and spray it on my plants. So this will keep the insects and pests at bay. So this I'll keep here. The second, my favorite, is this. This is curd milk. This is curd milk, friends. And the curd we get, if we keep it outside the fridge for about 1 day or 2 days only, then it becomes quite sour. So that sour curd, you put a lot of water in that and keep it in a bottle like this. And whenever you want to use it, you can just mix a lot of water and spray on your plants. This will also protect our plants from the insects attack. So this is my favorite. The third is this. The third is this neem oil. This is easily available in the market. So you go to a seed shop and tell them to give you some neem oil, some good quality neem oil. They will probably give you this only. So you have to take about 1 spoonful of this oil, and in this you have to mix about half a spoonful of this kitchen liquid soap. Friends, in this is Vim. Prill also is there, but in this liquid also I mix a lot of vinegar even to use my utensils, I use a lot of vinegar in this. That's why it is so diluted, you see. Yeah. And from this diluted one only, I take about 1 spoon and mix in this oil, 1 spoon of oil, and then put it in a spray bottle like this. Like this, friends. I put in this kind of spray bottle and put a lot of water and about 1 spoon of neem oil and 1 spoon of this liquid soap and about 1.5 liters bottle of water. So mix it well and you can spray your plants. This will also help your plants to keep the insects away. Then another one which is also my favorite and which is easily available, and in old times also people used to use this a lot in their crops and all. This is friends, a wood ash. So I got it from my press wala and he was very happy even to dispose it off to me. So whenever on my, especially on my vegetable plants like bottle gourd and other brinjal and all, so I just sprinkle little bit like this and put it on the leaves like this. So, and then you don't have to water the leaves for at least 1 or 2 days, because otherwise its effect will go. So this is another pesticide, very good pesticides, and it provides some nutrition I'm forgetting right now, and which is very good for plants and leaf foliage, etc. Then another one is, friends, this is vinegar. This is synthetic vinegar, and this either can be used separately, independently, just 1 spoon and mix 1 liter in 1 liter of bottle. You just mix 1 spoon, mix it well and keep in such a bottle and then spray your plants. Okay, sometimes what I do when I don't have sour curd or sour buttermilk, then what I do, I just mix 1 spoon of this vinegar in my this buttermilk. So it naturally must be making it sour. Then I use that thing on my plants. So this is another very good thing. So another thing is, this is baking soda, which is easily available from our kitchens. We use it so many times on so many different things. This we can use on our plants also. This also keeps small insects, etc. Away from our plants. So if we mix vinegar and this this baking soda together with water, then it also not only it keeps the insects away, but it is good. It is a good antifungal treatment also to our plants. So these are the few methods by which we can keep our plants safe from insects. Okay, friends, these are some basic things. You don't have to go to the market for many of these things. So just, this is May and June is equally going to be bad insects wise. So start preparing these pesticides, homemade pesticides, organic, completely natural, and be happy doing gardening. If your plants are healthy, you are happy. Okay, friends, thank you very much. Have a nice day.